All right, let's get interactive. Emma Pizza Service, yeah? Hello, Maps.
Hello, Izzy.
It's a long time I called you by that name. Maps don't lie. Do they know why I call you Maps Don't Lie?
I don't think so, but let's keep it in the house.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
family things.
Yeah.
All right, but you know how to join the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are Joy News on TV. Now, let's start with the floods. It was raining in Accra, and well, I won't talk much, but I want you to watch this video carefully, and then we'll discuss it. Now, there's no need to really explain what's happening in that
you don't have to say anything
video.
else. It's just so this is the typical life of people in Accra who decide to contribute to the worsening flooding situation.
And
so she's dumping the refuse there, and it's going to end up choking a drain somewhere, and it's going to flood somebody's home. So now you know that when you dump refuse in the drain, you're ending up getting somebody else's home or house or office flooded.
All right, now let's go to Facebook and see what you have been saying about that. So we posted that video, and within like 5 minutes, we had quite a number of comments.
Right now, there are 300 comments and 268 shares. And so Isma Alasan says, then when it rains and everywhere floods, they'll pray to God for safety. Oh, my beautiful, prayer warriors, empty heads. And Obin Ketia says, refined, primitive human being, God have mercy, because our leaders are fearful to enforce basic laws of the land. Mohammed Ibn Isa says, you think Ghana is only Accra? May the rain come down and wash away Accra and see if Ghana will be raised from the Africa map. Animals in human skin.
All right, this one is from Alexis, who says, unfortunately, this is not an isolated case. It's very common, especially right here in Accra. Some people actually keep their rubbish in sacks, tons of them, waiting for a rainy day so that they can empty them into the streams. No discipline, utter lawlessness. What a country. Maxi says, hey, with this kind of people, how can we progress? Pulse. Victor says, with such persons in Ghana, how will we develop? Permission should be given to start disciplining people who deliberately litter the environment. We need a collective action against indiscipline in the city.
And Gordon Yabwa says, someone is even busy trying to get the waste out of the way, and she is
adding more waste to the existing one. Oh, George Carl is asking that we should arrest her as soon as possible, and it is not so wise thing to do. Now, it was an emotional and heartbreaking moment for MP for Triponi Samo Abdullah as he struggled to hold back his tears on the AM show this morning, considering the impact of the conflicts on the lives of his constituents. Now, we posted that video on our Facebook page and we played it in the first segment of Prime. And a lot of people have been talking about this, and they're saying that, yeah, well, okay, we understand it's a sad thing, but I mean, as MP, you also have the power to do something about this.
But he's human.
Yeah, and he's human after all. He's human after all. So, I mean, you know, it's very sad. Let's see if we can get some of the comments. This one is from Baya Jeremiah, who says, so sad. May the Almighty God be help the media to bring lasting peace in the area.
So Henrietta says, so what exactly is the reason for the fight? Seems there is more to it than land. And Ghana Hajia doesn't believe. It says crocodile tears. Felix says, since the early 90s, when I was born in Tamale, these people have been fighting till date. Monies that should be used to develop these villages are used to feed soldiers and maintain security. What sorts of people are these?
All right. Now, a man of many hats, a former president who was recently traffic director, has added another accolade. Watch this. So we posted that video on our Facebook page. I mean, that's former President Jerry John Rawlings. At first, he was a traffic controller. Now he's in the kitchen.
Yep.
And he's cooking in the kitchen, you know? Yeah, but we posted that video.
Using his macho.
He's using his macho and his charm. You see, did you hear how the ladies are, you know, screaming and shouting like, hey, you know? So, I mean.
They're all crazy. Yeah. Right, so there we have it, 25 comments and 27 shares. Right, Jeremiah says, I always admire the actions and activities of Papa J. Derry Paul says, I wish he's our sitting president. Maunyega says, this man is just too much.
And this one is from Chakara, who says, so cooking too is news. Ghana is flooding and you're here talking about cooking. Doesn't even make sense. I mean, you know what? We need to have a little bit of fun.
But we've already talked about flooding.
I mean, you know, Camille says, no, this man is just fooling we heirs.
Oh, really?
All right,
you
okay.
Can't say that.
Apia Kusi says, okay, he's advertising
he makes reference to something.
And Mohammed says, ooh, a man of wisdom. Nanaya Ajuman says, Rawlings is not seeing no evil and he's not hearing any evil under this something government. So before we leave, let's play you that video of former President Jerry John Rawlings again. Can you use your charm and your macho to do that?
Well, not quite. And you know, the first time I watched it, I was telling myself, it doesn't really take macho for you to do this kind of thing, because you see the women who actually do this job, you tend to realize that they're not that big.
Yeah.
It's about skill.
But can you cook?
I can a bit, yeah. A few things.
Okay.
I've actually cooked on TV a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
So I'm not that bad.
All right. You know how to continue the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. And I am Apito Sibibi.
Thank you.